How many times have you said, "I'm fine," when you were anything but? Maybe you were heartbroken. Maybe you were frustrated. Maybe someone hurt your feelings. But instead of expressing it, you just smiled and said, "It's okay. I'm fine." It's such a small phrase, just 2 words. And yet, it carries a world of unspoken emotion. So why do we do it? Why do we pretend we're okay when we're clearly not? Let's dig into the psychology behind this quiet, everyday defense mechanism and what it means for your emotional health. If you enjoy what you're hearing, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. "I'm fine" is a shield, not the truth. When we say "I'm fine," we often don't mean it literally. We mean, "I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to make a scene. I don't know how to explain how I feel. I feel weak and want to hide it." Or "Please don't make me vulnerable right now." In psychological terms, this is called emotional suppression, the act of consciously holding back your feelings to avoid discomfort. But here's the thing: suppression isn't the same as processing. When you say "I'm fine," dealing with the feeling, you're delaying it or burying it deeper. And buried emotions don't disappear. They resurface, often in the form of stress, irritability, burnout, or even physical symptoms like headaches, fatigue, or stomach issues. Why do we learn to hide our feelings? From a young age, many of us are taught directly or indirectly that expressing certain emotions is wrong. Don't cry. Don't be so sensitive. Toughen up. Stop overreacting. You're being dramatic. Over time, we internalize these messages. We start to believe that emotional expression equals weakness, that showing hurt makes us a burden, that anger is rude, that sadness makes people uncomfortable. So instead, we learn to smile and say "I'm fine," even when we're not. Especially when we're not. The brain's role in emotional suppression. Neurologically, when you experience a strong emotion like sadness, anger, or fear, your brain activates the amygdala, which triggers a response throughout your body. Your heart rate might rise. Your muscles tense. You feel a lump in your throat. But if you tell yourself, "Keep it together," and force a smile, your prefrontal cortex, the logical part of your brain, steps in to override the emotional response. This act of override uses up mental energy. It's like holding a beach ball underwater. You can do it for a while, but it takes effort. And the longer you suppress an emotion, the more your body stays in low-level tension. This is why people who constantly say "I'm fine" often feel drained, numb, or disconnected. Your brain is trying to protect you, but in doing so, it may also be disconnecting you from your emotional truth. It's not always safe to open up, and that's okay. It's important to recognize that sometimes we say "I'm fine" because we don't feel safe enough to tell the truth. Maybe the person asking isn't trustworthy. Maybe you're at work and it's not the right environment. Maybe you're still figuring out what you feel. That's valid. Saying "I am fine" can be a placeholder, a way of telling yourself "I'll deal with this later, just not now." The key is to make sure you actually do come back to it. So how can we tell when we're pretending, even to ourselves? Sometimes we say "I'm fine" so often, we start to believe it. This is what psychologists call emotional numbing, where the brain shuts down access to feelings in order to avoid pain. Here are some signs. You avoid talking about your feelings at all costs. You change the subject when someone shows concern. You use humor or sarcasm to deflect. You feel exhausted but can't explain why. You often say it's not a big deal, but think about it for days. You feel disconnected from people around you. If this sounds familiar, you might not be as fine as you think. What can we do instead? You don't have to spill your heart to everyone, but you do need to be honest with yourself. Here are some steps to gently open the door. 1. Ask yourself honestly, am I really fine, or am I just trying to avoid feeling this? 2. Use better words when you're ready. Instead of I'm fine, try I'm tired, but I'll be okay. I don't want to talk about it right now, but thanks for checking. I'm not okay right now, and that's okay. 3. Talk to someone safe. A friend, therapist, or even journaling can help get the emotion out of your head and into the open. Let your body feel suppressed emotions. Don't just live in your mind, they stay in your body. Cry, move, breathe deeply. Take a walk. Let the tension out. 4. 5. Practice small honesty. Try being vulnerable in low-stakes situations. The more you practice, the easier it gets. Saying I'm fine doesn't make you strong. What makes you strong is facing how you feel, even if no one else sees it. You're not weak for hurting. You're not dramatic for having emotions. And you're not a burden for sharing what's real. The world doesn't need more perfect people. It needs more honest ones. So the next time someone asks, how are you? You don't have to spill everything, but maybe try something a little closer to the truth. I'm not great, but I'm getting through it and figuring things out. I'm not okay right now, and that's okay. Have you ever felt like saying I'm fine when you really weren't? Share your experiences in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who needs to hear it. Thanks for watching Wise Up. If you enjoyed this video, here are a few others you might like. Why does today's world make you so anxious? Why is being alone so painful? Do you know someone who seems happy all the time? See you next time.